銀河鉄道39エターヌル
All right, let's finish Chapter 7 of Volume 4 of Galaxy Express United Eternal. The story here, title, Boryu no Hoshi. Boryu no Hoshi. The planet of like violent dinosaurs or violent dragons. They are on the planet of Tyrannosaurus or something like that. Tyrannosaurus planet. They have met inhabitants that look like this. And they were describing kind of like how the planet is an alternate Earth with a different history. And Meitaro was giving a summary of what had happened to the dinosaurs on Tetsuro's Earth. That's where we had paused. Again, this chapter was published in 3 sections. We are in the middle of section 2. We are going to do our best to finish the chapter now. So we'll be going through section 2 and 3 here. Okay, so they were talking about what had happened to the dinosaurs on Earth, but talking about how if things had turned out differently, evolution, if this meteorite hadn't struck or whatever hadn't struck the Yucatan Peninsula, then evolution might have proceeded for the dinosaurs. Anyway, so we see here the planet again, and presumably this is Meitaro still talking about the culture and whatnot. Bunmei wa, as for the culture, urui no chigai o koete. We'll come back to that. Nani nani ta mono ni naru wa. Okay. Is that nikayota? It is nikayo, to resemble closely. Okay. So let me try that again. Bunmei wa tane. Tane no chigai o koete nitayota mono ni naru wa. So as for culture, as for civilization, the seed of difference exceeding the seed of difference and closely resembles thing, it becomes that. Okay, the culture, it becomes a thing that closely resembles but surpasses the different seed, the different type, the different matter. Okay? Mashteya, like preferably? Mashteya, to say nothing of, much less, kyoryu to jinrui no tanjou wa kyotsu no rutsu dakara. So to say nothing of dinosaurs and humanity's birth, as for the birth of dinosaurs and humanity, because it's the same or common roots. Okay, I feel like I've kind of lost the thread with the previous discussion, so we're going to have to go back and refresh my memory fully on what the whole point of that discussion was. Tanjo is just about birth, creation, and kyotsu is just like proceeding in common. Yeah, commonness. Okay, so she's saying it's because the birth, the creation of humanity and dinosaurs, it's common roots. So this previous chapter, again, was describing about that dinosaurs were a species on Earth, of large reptiles on Earth, and this meteorite or whatever came from the sky, and she was talking about how while they were eating and being silent and with empty eyes, they looked up and basically didn't think anything in particular when they saw this. And again, what was this? Yucatan Peninsula. This one attack, like if it hadn't happened, if this one attack hadn't happened on the Yucatan Peninsula, the dinosaurs Oh yeah, right. And if they had thought about a means of escape, then Earth's history for the dinosaur species and for the, again, like reptile species, evolution more than that, it would become a different world. So it would have become a different world if the dinosaurs were able to think differently about this situation. And then she's continuing that thought, and the culture becomes a thing that resembles and surpasses a different origin, a different matter. To say nothing less that humanity and dinosaurs share the same, their birth shares the same roots. Okay. Koko ga sono shomei. So this place is that proof. Yeah, this place is that proof or verification. In other words, this is the planet where dinosaurs evolved into the dominant species. So the whole previous page was about Earth, and if things had happened, this is what happened to the dinosaurs there. But if it had happened differently, maybe they would have evolved. This place, this planet is proof of that alternate path, in essence. Okay, that all makes sense. Very cool. All right, now this looks like this is the planet they're on. This looks like it's supposed to be a comparison with Earth and the moon. That looks like an usagi. So I think this is like comparing the two worlds. Remember, she said that planet had 6 moons, so that's definitely Tyrannosaurus. So what do we have here? Yeah. 地球と傍流の星は同じような生命体を抱いて育何々に進化を何しながら Okay, that is not 育てる What is that with me? 育む Hagukumu, to raise, to bring up. Hagukumi. Okay, so don't see that reading very much. Daite haguku. Daite. Okay, so to embrace and raise. This is just a fabricated compound. Oh, and nani nani shinagara. Unagashinagara. To urge, to press, to prompt, to demand, to stimulate. And this is like while doing this. Okay, so as for Earth and the planet of violent dragons, which is this planet Tyrannosaurus thing, in the same manner of life forms embracing and raising, evolution while urging. Okay, so Earth and this planet, while they do urging or prompting or demanding or stimulating the evolution, embracing and raising life forms in the same manner. Okay? 結果としては, as for the result, 全く違った進化の歴史と文明を just saw this, it's to construct, to build ここまで来た. Kizuku, kizuite. Oh, to build up, to pile, to amass. Okay. The kanji does mean construct, to build. Okay, so as for the result, a completely different evolution's history and culture, building up, amassing, piling up, even this place arrived. or to this point, has come to this place. It has arrived to this place, having built up a culture and history of evolution that is wholly different. That's the end result. Okay, so that makes sense. They both arrived at wholly different, mataku chigatta ends of evolution. All right. Sorry, not funny. Tetsuro's moved to tears at this story, I guess. Possibly also because he's thinking of Earth again and it not existing anymore. その地球は It's not funny, Dan. He's crying. その地球は今はもうないんだよ. Yeah, he's thinking about Earth being gone again. As for that Earth, as for now, no longer existing. It's no longer around. 太陽系と一緒に消えてなくなったんだよ、メートル. With the solar system together, vanished and became nothing, you know, メートル. でも、あなたは生きてる、存在してる哲郎. However, as for you, living and doing existence, Tetsuro. So, but you're alive and are existing, Tetsuro. So picking up on common themes. So this is the end. Oh, now Meitaro gets to cry. This is the end of the second section. So we're going to get a sort of a closure and then a re-intro. So there he is, Meitaro, moved to tears. And let's zoom in and see what she has to say. 運命はあなたの命を This is to protect. It's not Hogota. It's just Mamoru. It's just a different kanji. Mamotta. 運命はあなたの命を守った. As for fate, as for destiny, protected your life. As for fate, as for destiny, protected your life. 運命はあなたの味方よ, Tetsuro. As for fate, your ally, Tetsuro. Fate is your ally. Yo, meaning like, you know, information you may not have known before. Fate is your ally. Destiny is your ally. 生まれてくることのできなかったあなたの姉さんの no. Imoto-san. Yeah, it's just Imoto-san. I just normally don't see san with imoto. あなたの妹さんの言葉を忘れないで. Coming to be born event not being possible, your little sister's words don't forget. So again, don't forget the words that your little sister, little sister of you, that wasn't able to be born. Don't forget the words that she said. あなたはいつか光も時間も追い越して走る時が来る. Even light, even time, exceeding and surpassing and running time will come. So the time will come that you run and exceed past even light and time, Tetsuro, someday. その時、あなたが生まれてきた意味がわかるわ. That time, you that time, meaning that time when this will happen. You that time, coming to be born, meaning will understand. So you will come to understand the meaning of that time, I guess, of being born. The meaning of coming to be born, you will understand that time. Okay. That is how the chapter ends. Common themes. We've seen that phrase and all these ideas repeated continually throughout this series. All right, so this was, again, now the third section for the chapter. There's Hotel Tyrannosaurus, and we get another introduction for the final section. 運命はテトロの命を守った. So echoing how the previous page ended there. As for fate, protected Tetsuro's life. Double exclamation point. 生まれてくることのできなかった妹のお兄ちゃんはいつか光も時間も追い越して走る時が来るわ。覚えてるね。と言った。Coming to be a born event, not being possible, little sister, said, as for big brother, someday, even light, even time, the time of running past and exceeding will come. Remember it. Okay? So that's what his little sister, who wasn't able to be born, said. It's a better quote of what she had said. あの言葉が深く心に刻み込まれている. Those words, deeply in the kokoro, in the heart, mind, spirit, are engraved. Those words are deeply engraved in the kokoro, presumably of Tetsuro. 次第に重くなってゆくのを自覚している. Self-consciousness, being self-aware. Dependent upon, 次第に. Gradually, in sequence order, in turn. Okay, so gradually, in turn, where was that? 次第に. Heavy becoming and going, doing conviction, or self-awareness. So Tetsuro is gradually becoming self-aware of and becoming heavy. Wait. 次第に重くなってゆくのを知っている. 自覚している. Yeah, so it's gradually doing self-awareness and going and becoming heavy. Meaning, I guess that idea, like it's gaining weight. 自分が何のために何をするために生まれてきたかという問いかけの答えを認めているからだ. This is the desire. No, it's not 認め. まとめ? Motome. It was some combination. 求めているからだ. Okay, as for that thing, meaning all this stuff, I guess, as for that thing, oneself, for what purpose and for the purpose of doing what, coming to be born, question mark? That's sort of a question towards that, the reply seeking. So Tetsuro, as for that thing, desiring a reply to the question called, why was I born and what am I supposed to be doing? That's why. Tetsuro wa so shinjiteiru. As for Tetsuro, that way believes. So that's what Tetsuro believes, or is believing. Okay. So we're back on the thing here. Back in the hotel. 私はドクター・アロザウルスさんにお会いしてきます。学者さんよ。Okay, as for me, to or with Mr. Dr. Allosaurus. Oh, Allosaurus. Dr. Allosaurus. Allosaurus. Yeah, Allosaurus. So as for me, with Mr. Dr. Allosaurus, coming to meet, is a gakusha, a scientist. Gakusha, a scholar. Is a scholar, you know? あなたはホテルで楽しんでいてすぐ帰るから。As for you, in the hotel, basically enjoy yourself. Soon we'll return, come back. That's why. So basically, stay here, she's saying. Enjoy yourself in the hotel. I'll be back soon. またホテルの中だけか? Again, inside the hotel only. Like inside, again, just that. みーこの連れてこりゃよかったな. I'm glad that I brought along Mi-kun. ここはMi-kunには向かないわ、Tetsuro. Okay, so as for this place, as for Mi-kun, not suited, Tetsuro. So this place is not suited, or Mi-kun is not suited for this place. それに対何なんで絶対しないから大丈夫よ. In addition, 退屈? No, 退. Yeah, 退屈, boredom. Boredom or whatever, absolutely not doing because you'll be fine. So you're basically saying like there's no way you're going to be bored. So you'll be fine. 絶対退屈しない. Absolutely boredom not doing. Like I'm really certainly not going to be bored. つまりそりゃ oh wait, no, this is Tetsuro. つまりそりゃやばいというか十分に気をつけろというそういう意味かな. What that means is, as for that, the thing called no good, sufficiently watching out for, that sort of a thing, or that sort of a meaning. Is that it, I wonder? Okay. He has no idea what she's trying to say, so he's trying to work through the options of what this means. Again, like, as for that thing, absolutely not being bored. Is it the thing called being like, it's no good, like something bad's going to happen? Or sufficiently watching out? That sort of a meaning, I guess, maybe? とてもこれが That was Hachu? Reptile? Yes, reptile. Hachu. 爬虫類の進化した高等生命体の作った街には見えないな. Very much this place, very much this place, reptile species, having evolved high-level life forms, constructed town. As for to that, not able to see, isn't it? Or it's not visible. As for to this town that was built by high-level life forms that evolved of the reptile species, this place, mienai, like it's not visible, I guess. Oh, not able to see it. I guess I'm not going to be able to see it. This town, yada yada. Meaning, because he has to stay in the hotel. 文明ってものは、文明ってものは、種の起源が違っても、こんなによく似るものなのか? Okay. As for the thing called culture or civilization, Kigen is going to be like source, origin. As for the thing called culture or civilization, the source of the species or the origin of the species, even differing, this sort of well-resembling thing, even though. Okay, so he's like basically lamenting that he's not going to be able to see the town, even though it's a thing that well resembles something that differs, but the origin of the species and the culture being different or whatever. Okay. そういや、メタノイドも見かけは変わらなかった。そうや. That just means like in addition or by the way, I guess. Yeah. Even the metanoids, as for their appearance, not changed. Mikake is just outward appearance. Yeah. Even the metanoid Even the metanoid appearance, outward appearance, hasn't changed. Hero Mazaria, Roweru minna hito to kawari wa nakatta. So Helmazaria, Rowell, all people, with all people, as for changing, hasn't become. Or doesn't exist. There hasn't been a change with everyone. Rowell, Helmazaria. Okay. Phantasma ya Dark Queen mo. Even Phantasma and Dark Queen. I'm blanking. What was Phantasma? I've forgotten who that is. Phantasma and even the Dark Queen. There's like people like Phantasma and the Dark Queen even. Mada hontou no sukata wa mita koto wa nai kedo. Yeah, so even the Dark Queen and Phantasma, still as for the true form or true shape, as for the seeing event not existing. So I still haven't seen their true shape or true form. Ishi? Volition? No, intention, purpose. It is Ishi, different shi. Ishi wa tsujita. As for the purpose or intention, tsujita, it passed through? Oh, understood. To communicate, to be well informed, to be open. As for the intent or the purpose, like it was well understood. It was well communicated. Toyo koto wa. As for the event called that, kokoro o motta seibutsu. As for the event called that, the like life forms that possess kokoro. Seibutsu. Yeah, living things that possess or have kokoro. Heart, mind, spirit. Okay, we've seen some, he's like running through some ideas here, I guess. Pishi! Okay, I guess someone just shot at him. That looks like a shot coming through and the window being broken or whatever. Yep. Abunai! It's dangerous! Oh, okay, someone's in the room with him now and saying like, watch out, abunai. And they're knocking him down. And they may be dead. Kuso! Damn it! Shoumen no hikui biru no okujo. Okay, so the short building front face roof. The roof of the short building, I guess like on the opposite side, shoumen. Shoumen, we've seen all the time. That's a printing term too. On the front. Hikui biru no okujo. So they're telling him, I guess, where the target is. Metanoido no Kugekihei? Like sniper. Oh, Sougekihei. Sougeki. No, come on, it's gotta be Sougeki. Oh, Sougeki, not Sougeki. Sougekihei. Sougekihei. Sniper, sharpshooter. Metanoid sniper, sharpshooter. Ansatsu no pro, a assassination professional. Well, they weren't that good. They missed him. Bo. Bishi? Oh, and I guess he's getting shot again here. Yeah. You can't say that Tetsuro never gets Oh, nice. Okay. Sorry. Shouldn't laugh. Yeah, I was going to say, not exactly a pro, missing like multiple times, actually. So I guess this is the sniper. Tetsuro hit him, or hit them. Whoom, and they blow up. Jibaku shita wa. Oh, that might be this person. Jibaku shita wa did self-explosion. They blew themselves up. Are mo paraido no takai metanoido. Metanoido, it's senshi, but it's warrior. That thing also, pride high metanoid warrior. So again, senshi, but we get warrior. That is the high pride of the metanoid warrior. They blew themselves up. Okay, wow. Look at how tiny. It just gives some scale there. All right. Okay, believe it or not, there's a lot of dialogue in these 2 pages, but we're close to the end. There's 5 pages left. So, senshi no praido. All that, and his question here, or his statement, is the pride of a warrior. Now, he may have said warrior as well, but he may say senshi, who knows. Tetsuro-san, no. This isn't Sogeki anymore. This is something uchi. Kumiuchi? Close, but not quite. I think that is supposed to be like kumiuchi. Kumiuchi, and that's utsu, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, they're sort of, well, actually, here, let me do it this way. Yeah, okay, so that's, oh, no, that's not kumi. It is soul. Shoot. My bad. As always. Aiuchi, striking each other, a tie. So Tetsuro-san, aiuchi ni natta mitai dakedo daijoubu. So Mr. Tetsuro, it has become simultaneously striking each other, a draw, a tie. It seems. Are you okay? Kochi wa kasutta dake da yo. Sore yori kimi ga. So as for this direction, as for me, kasuta, that's to dodge, right? Yeah, or to be grazed lightly. As for me, just grazed lightly, you know? More than that, it's you. So more than that, how are you? Kimi no ho ga taihen da yo. Your direction is in bad spot. It's terrible, you know? Ima oisha-san o yobu kara. Now a doctor, a Mr. Doctor, will call. We'll call a doctor now. Watashi wa mo dame. As for me, it's already no good. Ma ni awanai. Will not be in time. Motomoto kuro no ga osoreta no ga watashi no misu. Originally from the start, coming late is my miss. It was my mistake for coming late to start with, basically. Subete owashi no sekinin. Everything is my responsibility. でも、あなたが無事でよかった。However, you being well, I'm glad. So I'm glad that you're okay. 私の分も生き延び Oh yeah, 生き延びて星の海を旅して。Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I know where this is going. Also, my portion, like survive and do travel in the Sea of Stars. So they know they're dying. So they're basically saying like, travel for me, do my portion of whatever, do this for me. Survive, live, and do travel in the Sea of Stars. 生きとし生けるもののために星の哲郎さん Mr. Tetsuro, for the purposes of the thing, like live and ishitoshi ikeru. What is this? Like all living things? Ikitoshi. Yeah, all living things, great and small. Oh, yeah. Ishitoshi ikeru mono is all living things, great and small. All God's creatures. So, Mr. Tetsuro, do that for all living creatures. So they're saying, even for my part, do travel in the Sea of Stars and survive and live, and do that for all living creatures, Mr. Tetsuro. 私は、ティラノソーラス、サウルス. I gotta pronounce that right. This is the planet's name. Again, Boryu, violent dragon. 私は、ティラノサウルスのIt's not Shiso, is it? Shison. Descendant. Tyrannosaurus no Shison. As for me, I am a descendant of Tyrannosaurus. その名に恥じない No. Oh, yeah, it is hajinai. Okay, that's confusing. It's haji if it's just that, but then if it's the verb, it's haji. To be embarrassed, to feel ashamed. その名に恥じない戦士として死んでゆける. So again, as for me, I'm a descendant of Tyrannosaurus, able to go and die as a warrior, not ashamed of that name. Yeah, not feeling shame of that name. あなたに未来を No. Oh, and trust. Takusu. あなたに未来を託して。To you, the future, do entrusting. So I entrust the future to you. Senso, like future descendants. Say so. Or none of that. Senzo. Ancestor. Senzo no rei wa yorokonde watashi o mukaete kureru. Yeah, so as for the spirits of ancestors, happy and doing the favor of welcoming me. So as for the spirits of my ancestors, they are happy and they are welcoming me, greeting me. 死んじゃったら何もならないよ。しっかりして何とかするから。 Okay, so if die, nothing will become of it. Nothing will happen if you, or shinjatara nan ni mo naranai. Yeah, like nothing will become of it. Hang in there. Be strong. Be level-headed. Because we'll do something. ティラノサウルスは他の生命体を守って死ぬのが義務. As for Tyrannosaurus, other life forms protecting and dying, that is duty or responsibility. 義務. Obligation. Duty. Responsibility. So as for Tyrannosaurus, it's the like duty or responsibility to die protecting other life forms. だからこの星は絶対に滅びない. And that's why, as for this planet, absolutely will not be destroyed. 何者にも何しない信じて哲郎. All right, where was taikutsu? What is the verb here? Hagamu? No. Oh, kusuru. To yield, to bend. Okay. Nani mono ni mo kushinai. Do not yield, do not bend or shrink away from anyone. So do not yield to anyone. Believe, Tetsuro. All right. And then I guess Meiteru comes back and they're carting away the corpse. Koko wa bouryu no hoshi no na ni kakete. Jiryoku de mamoru kara hoka no hoshi o tasukete agete kure. 助けてあげてくれ。これがを愛した責任者のお別れの時の言葉よ。Okay. なにかけて。I was afraid of that. なにかける or is it may? No? Okay. なにかける Unfortunately, like kakete can mean way too many things. Okay, as for this place, I guess this is like declaring about the value of the name, like on my honor, the name of the planet of Boryu. As for this place, on the honor, through one's own strength, doing protection, that's why. Okay? Other planets, helping other planets, do the favor of doing that. They do the favor of helping out other planets. That thing, the responsible person that I met with, understanding time words. Owakare no toki? Oh, no, departing times. Departing time words. Oh, understanding. Yeah. So, she's saying these are the words of the time that I said farewell to the responsible person that I met with. Those words were, this place is one that honors the name of the planet of the violent dragon, but honors the name of the planet, and through one's own power, they do protecting, one's own strength, and they save other planets. That's what they do. Okay. あの人も僕を守って盾になって死んだ. That person also protecting me, became a shield and died. Metanoidal Phantasma da Queen. Oh, was Phantasma... Was that the electric lady that came in to the train? I think that was the electric lady that was all like shining and lit up and was the one with the planet that said like they never bowed to the Dark Queen. I think that was Phantasma. Anyway, Metanoida Phantasma da Queen. そのどれとも戦うことを何にさない. This is like to quit. But not with that verb form. Sanai? Jisanai. Willing to do, to be prepared. Okay. それどれとも戦うことを辞さない。覚悟をこの星はThis is to harden. 固めている. Yeah, 固めている. To harden. What else did I want to look up? 覚悟、戦う。そのどれとも。そのどれも。どれとも。All right. Okay, I guess like even like of whom? Fighting event, like not willing, not prepared, not for prepared for the event of fighting, and as for this planet, doing preparations, hardening. Okay, how is this sentence parsed? Metanoids, Phantasma, Dark Queen, like none of them are prepared to fight. As for this planet's preparations, hardening. As for this planet's preparating for like hardening, or its preparations, hardening for preparations. What I'm trying to figure out is whether the jisanai is connected to kakugo, which it might be. 戦うことを辞さない覚悟をこの星は Yeah, that's it. Okay, so この星は固めているは As for this planet, it's hardening. It's hardening for preparations, like not willing to fight. No, that can't be right either. Oh, no. This is not a negative. This is in the positive. This is willing to do. So this is like kitanai, meaning dirty. It doesn't mean it's not dirty. So this is jisanai, meaning to be prepared, willing to do. So as for this planet, it's hardening, like doing preparations, hardening preparations, and willing to fight. Any of these, I guess. Although maybe that's not Phantasma. Whatever, let's just keep going. 彼女の銃を撃ったとき、反動は信じられないくらい強烈だった。Okay, so the time that fired the woman's gun. So he's talking about when he did this. He grabbed her gun and fired. So the time that I fired the woman's gun, or her gun, as for that recoil, it was unbelievable extent of like strength. Kyoretsu. Yeah, strong, intense. And hando is like anti-movement. So I'm guessing that's recoil. Yeah, recoil backlash. All right. 爬虫類の、類の進化人の体力は人間より何かに強いんだ. As for the physical strength of the evolved reptile species, more than humans, it's something strong. Okay, there's 3 there. There it is. Oh, Haruka. That's Haruka ni. Far and away. Far off. So again, as for the physical strength, more than humans, far off, stronger than humans. Kokoro mo ne, even are also the heart, mind, spirit. Chikyū wa nasu subeki, nasu sube mo naku, taiyo kei no tomo ni kiete itta. Tachimukao kiryoku mo ushinatta mama. Okay, so as for the earth, nasu sube. Oh, this is all one expression. Nasu sube monaku. Nasu sube monaku. So at one's wit's end. As for the earth, at one's wit's end, the solar system together vanishing and went. Okay? Tachimukao kiryoku mo ushinatta mama. Okay. The vitality, the spiritual strength, or the spirit strength to fight or oppose also lost as it was. Okay, so he lost his fighting spirit, I guess, or whatever, when the earth, he was at his wit's end and the earth vanished away with the solar system. Koko ni iru to taiko no chikyu de okotta kyūryu, right? Yeah, kyōryu. Kyōryu no zetsumetsu to jinrui no tanjō ga marude gyaku no you ni kanjiru ne. When existing here in this place, so when I'm here, as like an ancient times earth, the okota kyoryu, the occurred dinosaurs? Okota kyoryu. Oh, that happened. Zetsumetsu. The extinction of the dinosaurs that occurred and humanity's creation, it's as if in a reverse manner, it's that feeling, you know? The opposite feeling. Okay? Now, I don't quite get that. He's saying here about how he had lost the will to fight kind of when the Earth vanished along with the solar system. But he's saying, like, when I'm here with this like ancient Earth, it's feeling in the manner of the reverse, that the creation, the birth of humanity and the destruction of the dinosaurs that happened, that he feels in the reverse. Okay, maybe he's just talking about having thought about that and this whole situation. He's now has the opposite feelings. Demo Tetsuro, but Tetsuro, koko ni wa anata ga iru. As for in this place, you exist, but you exist here. Okay, she is like trying to console him. So maybe he's actually saying he feels the opposite. I'm not quite sure why he feels the opposite here. You're the one existing here. Hoshino Tetsuro Toyo Shonen ga. The boy called Hoshino Tetsuro. You're the one that exists here. He's probably lamenting the extinction of the dinosaurs on Earth. All right. We've got 3 pages to go. We get kind of like a double exit out of this chapter, apparently. All right, so you can't see that because it's too bright. There we go. We get this scene with the train leaving planet Tyrannosaurus. Let's zoom in and see what we have here at this first part here. Planetto Tyrannosaurus wa sono 精神力の強さにおいて他に比類のないたくましい惑星であった。Okay. 心性力 like nerve? No, 精神. Nerve strength? Emotional strength, force of will. 精神力の強さにおいて like due to that. において is like regarding that. Regarding the strength of that emotional strength that's of the planet Tyrannosaurus. Oh, Hirui? Yes, Hirui, parallel equal match. 他に比類のないたくましい. Burly, indomitable. Wakusei deata. Okay, so as for the planet Tyrannosaurus, it was a indomitable planet where a parallel or equal to others doesn't exist in its with regards to its strength of emotional will. No other, it's basically without equal. Without equal with regards to the strength of its emotional will. Okay. いかなるものをも恐れず、くじけないその気力は、邪悪という名の存在を寄せつけない自分な力を持っていた。いかなる。Any kind of thing. Even any kind of thing. 恐れず without fearing? Yeah, 恐れず. So without fear of any kind of thing. くじけない. Oh, that's like not breaking. This is what people tell Tetsuro not to do. Don't break. Don't be crushed. Yeah. Not being broken, crushed, strained. As for that, emotional strength. So as for that emotional strength, not being crushed and without fear of anything, not welcoming in, not letting near an existence of the name called, like worst case, Ja'aku, wickedness, not letting draw near the existence of the name of the thing called wickedness, and sufficient strength holding. Yeah, so as for that emotional strength, which does all this stuff, doesn't fear anything, and isn't crushed, it holds a sufficient strength that doesn't welcome or doesn't let near the existence of the name of the thing called evil or wickedness. And that's why with this planet, in that place, as for the life forms that live there in that place, oh, I didn't read this part yet. だから、この星とそこに生きる生命体は宇宙の終わりまで生き延びるだろう。生き延びるだろう。Yeah, so, and that's why, all this stuff, and that's why, with this planet, as for the life forms that live in that place, and I guess in that planet, to the ends of the universe will survive probably. That's why they will probably survive to the ends of the universe. Okay. Well, we've gone far too long. We've got one more page to go. So there we go. Our final page, which is unfortunate that it has this much dialogue, but this is the last page for this chapter. Let's go. We see Tetsuro back on the train with everyone, and Kanon and Meiteru have the final words. So let's see what we have. トラナとティラノサウルスからテトロさんへ精神科の通信が送られてきました。Okay, so from the planet Tyrannosaurus to Mr. Tetsuro, like, what is this going to be? This is like a heartfelt message or something like that. Seishin Kano. Yeah, we're not going to get that. So, heart, mind, spirit, feeling, reply. Inspired sympathy message, sushin, correspondence. That sort of a message came in, was transmitted in. Tetsuro-san o mamotta Rinne-san no 3人の子供たちからです。Oh. Tetsuro-san protected Rinne-san, 3 children, it's from them. So it's from the 3 children of Ms. Rinne who protected Tetsuro. So that was the name of the dino lady that died protecting Rinne. And so the message is from her 3 children. And here it is in quotations. This is the message that they sent. 命は生きるために生まれたものだと僕たちは信じています。As for life, 生きるために for the purposes of being born and being born, と as for us, we believe. As for us, we believe in like 生まれたもの, like living for the thing that we were born for. As for life, 生まれ no 生き that's right 生きるために生まれたものだと僕たちは信じています。So again, as for us, or as for life, we're believing in being born for like the purposes of living. 生きるために生まれたものだと。Yeah, okay. だから、therefore, 哲郎さんもどんなことがあっても So therefore, Mr. Tetsuro, even Mr. Tetsuro, whatever may happen or whatever happens, 生き抜いて, survive, yume o hatashite kudasai. And please fulfill your dreams. Please fulfill dreams. Okasan ni. Is that yoroshiku? No. Yasashi. Yeah. Okasa ni yasashiku shite kurete arigato. Yeah, okay, yeah. And like, thank you for doing the kindness to mother. Or for being kind, gentle, graceful with mother. Wow, okay. Tetsuro wa Oka-san kara Rinne-san kara yuki o itadaita to henshin shite Kanon-san. As for Tetsuro, from mother, from Ms. Rinne, received courage? Yes. As for Tetsuro, received courage from Rinne, from mother. That reply doom is canon. So she's saying basically make that as a reply. Oops. Henshin. Reply. Yeah. Do that as a reply. Okay. So basically tell the kids that Tetsuro received bravery, courage from her example, basically. Okay. Oh. There we go. Here's the end. その命をかけて盾になってくれたリンネのことをテトロは決して忘れない。That life gambling that life and doing the favor of becoming a shield, Rinne's things about her, as for Tetsuro, absolutely won't forget. Decidedly won't forget. So, Tetsuro will certainly not forget anything about Rinne, who did the favor of becoming a shield and gambling her life. That life. 暴流の星はいかなることの、いかなる事態にも耐えて生き抜いた星として歴史に記録されると哲郎は信じている。Okay, ikanada was any kind of, right? To any kind of as for the planet of the violent dragon, as for Tyrannosaurus, any kind of event, even to any kind of event, enduring and surviving planet as that, in history, record being done, as for Tetsuro is believing. Okay, so Tetsuro believes that records being done in history about a planet that endures and survives, I guess like through any kind of event, that would be this planet. Okay? Tetsuro mo ikiru tame ni生まれてきた命を一つだと信じている。As for Tetsuro, also Tetsuro, he's believing in the like one life being born for purposes of living. Tetsuro mo ikiru tame ni umarete kita inochi o hitotsu. Inochi no hitotsu. Dato shinjiteru. So this is echoing the statement from the children here. This statement. Which it's a little bit odd. I'm not quite getting it right, I don't think. Tetsuro also is believing that like it's one thing or one person of life being born for the purposes of living. This is what I don't get. Like being born, a life that was born for the purposes of living. I guess that's what it is. Born for the purposes of living. 姿形や種の起源は 違っても、星の海に心を持つ命は、みんな同時だとそう信じてる。I guess that's みんな同時. Okay, so this final bit is, as for the origins of, again, like, the seed, the quality, material, and like shape and form. As for the origins of those things, shape and form, and the seed, material, subject, whatever, even if it's different. So there, come on, Don, we're almost done. Talking about like, even if the origin, so about the dinosaurs and the humans, even if the origin of the shape and the form and like the seed is different. As for life that has kokoro in the sea of stars, as for life that has heart, mind, spirit in the sea of stars, everyone is the same. That way is believing. Okay. So Tetsuro believes that everyone's got the same life that has the same kokoro, or everyone life with kokoro, having kokoro in the sea of stars, even if it's the origin of is different form or seed core. Okay, we'll go with that. We could clean that up a little bit more, but I am not going to belabor it. We're already well over an hour, so let's end chapter 7 there, and we will call it there, and we will do a quick preview for chapter 8. This is how chapter 8 starts. We'll see what that's going to be about. You get a little bit of a preview down there next time.